What's really interesting in my line of work is people are telling me all the time how there's something that they want in their life. So, they want to change jobs, they want to improve their relationship, they want to improve their health, they want to get in shape, they want, all sorts of different things, right? And the thing that people I think don't realize is the pattern of asking or of telling yourself, I need to think about it, I need to think about it, I need to think about it, is your brain's default mechanism of trying to essentially just feel safe. And we think that if we just think about it enough, eventually we'll finally feel this like feeling of completion or certainty or resoluteness. And then in that moment, when we finally feel totally certain, that we'll then follow through and take action. Right? And this is the same thing people are doing when they're pressing pause in their life and all sorts of stuff, procrastinating or whatever else. So we kind of get into this delusion of like, this is not the moment. I don't know when the moment is going to be, but the moment is not now, and the moment will be in the future. And I'm just going to put this burden on my future self to figure out because I don't feel certain right here, right now. And so one of the things that I'm always teaching my clients is you must build that muscle. You must build that pattern of I'm taking action now. I'm deciding now, because your life does not change by overthinking. No amount of thinking ever makes you feel more certain. The more you think about it, the less certain you tend to feel if you're somebody who's got an anxiety issue. So, because there is thinking to come to a conclusion, but then there's anxiety thinking, which is constantly comparing the pros and the cons and the worst case scenarios and the what ifs and going back and forth over and over and over and over again, even though you've ruminated on the same pieces of data multiple times, right? That pattern will never make you feel more certain. And so, anyway, whatever it is you're pressing pause on in your life right now, my challenge to you would be do something now, not even today, not even this afternoon, but now. Like, what have you been pressing pause on, or what have you been telling yourself you absolutely need in your life, or that you should prioritize, or that you should take care of, and you haven't been? Because if you start training yourself to recognize those little impulses of, ooh, this is something I need to do, and then you train yourself to go, now, it's happening now. That should become your new favorite word, is now. And your whole life will change, because you can just get freedom over yourself. You'll get freedom over the mind that always wants to get you caught up in a perceived fight or flight, process where you're constantly moving forward and then moving back, then moving forward, then moving back, then moving forward, then moving back. And that's never healthy. It's not going to move your life forward. You have to decide to commit. I always share with people that certainty is not a place that you arrive at through thinking. It's a place that you start from, you choose to start from. And emotionally, that's how your nervous system experiences it. Ultimately, you have to decide. And decision means you take action. Decision is not, oh, okay, yep, tomorrow I'm going to do that. That's not a decision. That's you stating a mental preference to yourself. A decision is when you actually move mind and body and soul, and you're marshaling resources in the direction of what you've decided. And that's the key difference. So now it's time to make a real decision.